On that note of Marvel Rivals meeting among us and your partner getting pulled into it with you, we should kick this off.
I think
So, welcome to another episode of Vandals Offline, where it will eventually go online. And I think I'm probably the host today. My name is Wayne Ebenroth. I'm the director here at University of Idaho Esports. And if you guys could introduce yourselves as well.
I am Pierce Jenkins. I am a staff member and also Marvel Rivals team captain.
My name is Murphy. I'm on the social media graphics team, and I work here with the staff. I've been here for maybe a month. Maybe a month. You know, it's pretty nice down here. I like it.
I'm Sam Newberry. I've been a shoutcaster here at UIdahoEsports for about 5 semesters now.
Very cool.
Dang.
So Sam just beats us, but okay.
So tell us, should we address the elephant in the room?
What is the elephant? I know we have some patch notes to get to, but what is the elephant first off?
I know the first elephant that we need to talk about is about a staff member that is not present with us here today that made a drastic physical appearance change.
Why are you blonde?
Why is Vincent blonde?
Why is Vincent blonde? Well, I believe, okay, so if we're doing the thing where we're pretending to be the normal people, so I'm blonde because I had my feelings hurt that jokes got made about blondes all the time, and I just wanted the attention, so I thought it would be fun to be part of that group.
Wow. Attention seeker.
You heard it
Why
here,
don't ever
folks.
guess that?
Sorry, Vincent.
I'm not.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I believe I did that actually for a costume thing for Halloween, if I recall correctly.
Yes,
it
you
still
were the
sounds
Grim
attention-seeking.
Reaper.
Yeah.
You were the Grim Reaper with blonde hair.
Yeah.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
I think it was a specific Grim Reaper character from an anime or from a game or something like that he was shooting for.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dang.
Speaking of Reapers, I don't know where to go with that.
So,
So,
speaking of Reapers,
speaking of Reapers,
let's
Speaking
talk
of
about
death.
the land of the living. Okay, so our patch notes, we're going to go through our playoff qualifiers, and I know we have some information, and you guys can correct me where you know I'm wrong or if you have additional information.
Yeah.
So, patch notes, our Rainbow Six varsity team, they have qualified for playoffs. So
wow.
that's very exciting. I believe we're in... Is this week 6? I think this is week 6 of regular season.
I think so, yeah.
Unless you're rivals. Then you're
Oh yeah, you
five.
guys
You
are
started a
week
week late.
Yeah. So at this point, then and our regular seasons are 7 weeks long,
Yeah.
and so you pretty much have to win 4 games out of the 7 in order to qualify for playoffs. So
that's not going to be us.
yeah, unfortunate. It's all right though.
Yeah.
This is the first season for Marvel Rivals. So I think there's potential there.
Yeah. Most of us don't even have like esports experience or even watched esports. Like one of our players, she never played competitive rivals until I asked her if she wanted to join.
Mm-hmm. Is that Dakota?
Yeah, Dakota.
Yeah.
She was like, I've never touched competitive. I'm a quick play warrior. And I was like, it's fine. You'll fit right in.
Yeah.
With half of us.
Mm-hmm.
And she did, and she's great.
Yeah.
Great support.
Yeah, great part of your team.
Yeah.
All right, other qualifiers we've got our Valorant JV team. They are also in the playoffs. Good job to them. Shouts out.
Shout out to JV teams.
Yeah.
Shout out to JV teams everywhere.
Shout out
They
to
don't get
them.
enough
I know.
love. They
No,
don't
they
get
don't.
enough love.
They do not get
JV
enough
for
love.
the win.
Yes. What else we got? Rocket League, the varsity team, they're in playoffs as well.
That wasn't a surprise.
Yeah, that's not super surprising. Our Rocket League JV team, they are a little bit surprising. They almost won a match last week, I believe. They pushed Game 7 to overtime, I think it was.
Wow.
So came really, really close to getting a win. That would have been an amazing celebration. But yeah, they're struggling to get that win column off of a 0.
Yeah. That sounds relatable.
Yeah.
It's a little relatable, but we don't talk about that. Anyways,
No.
League of Legends.
Anyways, yeah, League of Legends
Oh,
varsity team,
boy.
they've got a match tonight. So by the time this airs, we're going to have an answer on whether or not they're in playoffs. But if they win tonight, they're in. So
Oh
that's
my God, it's so fun that they won already.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yay.
Yay.
Good job, League of Legends varsity.
Yay.
Um,
Or, condolences if if they didn't win.
Oh.
Condolences.
Yeah.
Damn.
League of Legends JV, they are qualified for the playoffs. So that's actually the team that I play on.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah, we're not going to talk
Those
about
games are fun
how
to
we
watch.
did it, but
No, please elaborate. Please
I
elaborate.
can talk about
No,
it.
no, no.
It is the entirety of just buys. Nah, it's forfeits.
yeah, we got 3 forfeit wins because we showed up, and sometimes that's what it takes. So
And they
Remember,
It works,
kids,
it works.
show up.
yeah,
That's how you win.
yeah, you cannot win your games if you don't show up. So
Can't win anything if you don't show up.
it's exciting. We've made a lot of progress as a team, so I'm excited to see if we can pull off some wins in the playoffs. We'll see.
Yeah.
I believe in y'all.
And then our Overwatch team, they are also in. I think they won their first 5.
Yeah, they went undefeated up until last night,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
they lost their first game. Before that, they've only lost one map the entire series. They've been just getting 3-0 victory, 3-0 victory, 3-0 victory. Or no, maybe 2 maps. They lost 3-1 their first game, which wasn't streamed. And then I think their second game, they lost Kings Row, but every other one's been 3-0.
Very cool. That's exciting to see. Overwatch that's been a tough title for us.
Just like how you're
Since
talking
inception.
about with Rivals, how you guys are your first semester and you guys aren't doing the hottest right now. That's exactly what happened with Overwatch our first semester. They were awful. They lost every single game they played. And now look at them. I mean, every single semester that roster's changed, had new people come in, new people come out, and they've just finally found their footwork. So it just takes time to grow as a team.
Yeah. And I imagine that's how it's going to be with Rivals, hopefully. Based on some recent events in Marvel Rivals, the esports might not last that long. But
elaborate.
well, it's just like as a community, I can't remember what it was, but there was a post made that that Rivals just wasn't going to be a part of some esports. I think it was a college. But basically it was just, and usually, so by this point, season 5's coming out soon. And by this point they have a trailer out, special codes for streamers so they can get out there like, well, look at the new hero, look at all the new changes and everything. But that hasn't happened. And the trailer's supposed to come out today.
Oh.
Gambit, please?
Okay, it's supposed to be Gambit and Rogue from the leaks and like the image that we saw. Gambit and Rogue are the next heroes, and I hope it's Gambit first.
Me too.
Gambit and Rogue
Me
are my
too.
2 favorite in all of the Marvel universe.
Really?
Yeah, they're
Gambit's my favorite X-Men. So I think
just
that'd just be the best. Like, it's criminal, the lack of X-Men representation that's in the game.
I know, for being like such a major plot point, like Hellfire Gala was the entirety of X-Men. I mean, like we had Emma Frost join, but I don't remember who joined after Emma Frost.
Is that Ultron?
It might have been. It was Ultron. Yeah, it was Ultron. I forget that. It seemed like there should have been another X-Men. Maybe not Ultron, but it was cool. It was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, and then we'll throw in one other note on our teams that are playing. So CECC, for those of you not familiar with how the college league system is kind of a wild. There's 4 main leagues, and then there's also CECC, which is like it's more of like a circuit style that leads into a national championship, and then there's a bunch of other side leagues. So our CECC regional qualifiers are happening tomorrow and Sunday. So our Valorant, Overwatch, Rocket League, and Smash teams are participating in those. If they win tomorrow, then they make it a second day of qualifiers, and then if they are top 8 in the regional qualifiers, then they move on to next weekend where they have regional championships. So
I'm playing in the Overwatch one.
very cool. Oh yeah, you're filling as a sub, right?
Yep.
Really?
Mhm.
That's I mean, I was a sub for their team pretty much this whole time. I have not been needed until right now.
Wow.
So
Mhm.
that's why I've been playing more Overwatch here.
Are you what role are you filling in for?
I don't actually know. I have not been told.
All right.
I'm going to hope it's one of the 2 I play, technically, because I can. In every hero shooter in most games, I flex everything. I hate sticking with one thing because I get bored. So I can play anything well. Support I can play the best. Hopefully it's support. Pretty confident it might be.
All right.
How many
Well.
people do you have on your Overwatch team?
5 on main and then me as the sub, so 6 total.
I was just curious about that. I don't know very much about Overwatch, so.
They're a fun team. They're great. Good guys.
Isaac does a really good job leading that team.
He does.
Isaac is great. He's a great coach for Rivals too.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we got going on with the teams. Let's dig in.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a special staff episode. We're supposed to have some Valorant players on today. Some things came up, and we pivoted. So
They're all dead.
whoa.
No, they're not. One
Whoa,
of
whoa,
them's
whoa.
on the floor dying, but
Yeah. But that's dying and dead are two different things.
that's very true.
Yes.
I don't know. Go ask the Grim Reaper. Where is he again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where is Mr. Blondie?
Yeah. Okay. So in our special episode so our staff, let's talk about some staff stuff rather than necessarily just gaming stuff. Let's talk about what do you guys do here as staff for University of Idaho Esports?
Me, I do most of the clips from our interviews. Not like these ones, but from the pre-show interviews that we have on our streams, and I also shoutcast
All right. Wait, what are you shoutcasting for?
Valorant.
That's
I
right.
do Valorant shoutcasting, so I had to pick up that game as well. I've
Mhm.
picked up a lot of games since joining the esports team.
Okay. Do you feel like
That's-
it's been pretty easy to since you have enough of gaming experience in other games, picking up Valorant well enough to be able to handle the casting?
Yeah,
It's-
I would say I'm doing better than when I started.
Mhm.
I definitely know a lot more since playing the game. I think I often just struggle keeping on playing the game because it's not as fun without friends.
Fair.
To be fair, that's like most games.
Mhm.
That is fair.
But I find shoutcasting to be easy and fun.
Okay. Because it's just talking. It's talking about what you're looking at.
Yeah, it's a lot of talking about what you're looking at, and I'm a yapper. Talk forever.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Murphy, what are you doing?
I do a lot here at the esports lab. I enjoy making the graphics for our game days and the results for when those game days, when we eventually win those game days,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter if we didn't win, but if we do win, it's fantastic.
Yes.
But I do a lot of the graphics. We made a Halloween video the other day. Asked everybody what their costumes meant to them, and it was very fun. I remember that you were a Gryffindor.
Yeah. A
You
lot
were-
of effort went into that.
I imagine. I imagine.
Put on a sweater.
And I remember we had a very lovely banana in this esports lab.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really enjoy doing what I do. It's not very fun sitting in front of a computer through this entire time, but getting to talk to everybody in the esports lab is well worth it, and I enjoy what I do. I've been brainwashed, and I now enjoy League.
One of us. One
Oh,
of
wow.
us.
Don't worry, I'm about to get brainwashed soon. I saw some gameplay of League and was like, damn, now I want to start doing that.
I don't think I could ever play R6 though. I don't.
Same.
I don't
I don't
know.
understand that. I don't know how people can.
Mm-mm. I don't get it.
It's a scary game.
Yeah.
Rip those R6 players.
R.I.P.
They chose to do it.
I know.
They made the choice.
Why?
I don't get I have another friend who plays R6 and he really tried to get me into it or really tried to get me to play. No.
Okay, and if you ask our players why are you playing, they don't know why they play it.
They're like,
Why do you
it's
play
an
this
awful game.
Yeah.
I hate it
Our
here.
championship's next Saturday.
Why?
Most
Why?
League players that I've met have said the exact same thing, though.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
feel like that's the same for like most games. It's like I hate it here, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what about these weird environments where you just get angry. and you
Competitive
just
games
keep
for you.
getting angry. You're like, I love this.
I want
Toxic
more.
relationship.
That
you
is
end
a
up
toxic
punching
relationship.
your computer. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't punch these ones. They're expensive. Probably. I don't know.
Has any of our players ever punched any of our computers?
No, we have. I think the worst reaction we had, and this was kind of a special case. We had a kid who struggled to handle his emotions, and he had a time where he slammed the desk hard enough that he knocked over a Nintendo console, and that disconnected them from the it killed our match, and we had to reset and stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Rip.
yeah, but there were some circumstances around that it was understandable.
I think the worst I ever heard or seen was in the broadcast room hearing from the other room over all the way over there. Someone losing their match in R6 and just screaming at the top of his lungs.
Oh, there are some passionate players on our side. They are the loudest group that we have, I think.
Oh yeah,
It is
there is no doubt about that
so
one.
funny.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah.
All right, Sam, tell us more about what you've been doing here.
Yeah, I do shoutcasting for Overwatch and League of Legends. I help run the Instagram accounts for Overwatch and League of Legends, and I also just mainly work in the broadcast room too, collecting replays and helping run the streams and get the transitions up and making sure what needs to be shown is being shown.
It's a real pro right there.
That is.
You know what you're doing.
No, I don't.
Well, I mean, you're
Just pray
5
for the
semesters
best.
in.
Yeah.
True. Well, I mean, up until this semester, all my other ones were very part-time. I was coming in here once, maybe twice a week, and then working on like weekend events, helping out. But this year I get to actually work here full-time and get to have this as my job. So I'm very blessed to be
Nice.
here right now.
Yeah.
Sounds like hopefully this could lead to some more opportunities for you, like maybe at an ESPN Plus type of place.
Oh, what? That is true. Yeah, I did just get hired by ESPN through the school to help run some of the games, whether it's like basketball, volleyball.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's
I'll be probably
awesome.
working with the cameras is what I'm hoping to do. And then if
Oh,
not, maybe be on the side in the back, helping even run replays there and whatnot.
Very
that's
cool.
awesome.
When do you start doing that?
I'm going in next Tuesday for paperwork to like get hired on officially, and then I'll probably figure out a schedule from there and just first home game for whatever sport's available is probably gonna be my first day.
That's very awesome.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, Shadow Figure, Wyatt our goat does it too, so
Mm-hmm.
very excited to also have somebody from the esports lab that I'll know there to work with.
Do you think that your time here helped you get that job?
I would say so. Already having experience with running replays that was a big one, and then also camera work and whatnot. Definitely, I would say transitioned over because she was very stoked to hear about that kind of experience already happening and learning about the esports program in general and seeing how it can translate into traditional sports.
Very cool. Happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see. Like, I think you and Wyatt getting those positions in ESPN as our first opportunity to really translate experience here on staff into something in the real world. So
I think so.
I'm excited to see that turn out.
Thank you.
All right,
Great plus for the esports, honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it is. I know. Riot Games has some internships that are open that I know a few people are applying for.
Oh.
Looking forward to getting answers on that because I feel like there's a couple of them that have really good shots of getting positions there. Yeah, this is just our third year as a program, and feels like this is our first year where we're actually focused on how do we transfer what you guys are doing here into real world positions that are going to benefit you in the long term. So
Heck yeah.
Success.
yes,
Wow.
all right. One of the things I was curious about is how did you guys let's go the opposite direction on this. How did you initially start getting into gaming? What were your early games, and what's kind of the evolution of you as a gamer?
So I mean, I've been playing video games since I was a little kid, as long as I can remember. Probably my first game console was a Wii back in 2007 or 8, and my dad used to play me in Mario Kart. Me and my brother used to play Mario Kart 64 all the time together on the Wii, and I would say that was the first one that kind of got me hooked was Mario Kart 64, and then it evolved into every single Lego game that came out. Like me and my brother were big split screen gamers growing up. So it was kind of a transition when he got a PC and I stuck with console, not having that side-by-side person to play with. But it all grew from there. Big on Minecraft. I never got into competitive games until Overwatch came out, I would say. But all different kinds of story games and fun little adventures with my brother.
Very cool.
Murphy.
Me.
Yeah.
My first experience with video games was most likely Minecraft, as previously stated by Sam. I love Minecraft. I've played Minecraft for a very long time. For competitive games, however, I really have only started dipping my feet into.
Mhm.
My first competitive game has been League, and that has been very good and bad.
What a scary environment to start in. You
Going right with
chose
the sharks.
League out of every single competitive game.
Well, I lived vicariously in these games previously for a relationship where he played these games and I watched him play these games.
So you at least
Interesting.
you understood what you were getting into.
I
kinda?
did, and I was very scared.
Mhm.
Very scared because aside from League and Minecraft, the only other game that I played consistently was My Singing Monsters, Cookie Click, and Animal Crossing.
Nice.
All very level-headed, nothing going on games.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy. Happy with what I'm doing.
Very cool.
But
That's
yeah.
nice.
All right.
How about you?
Oh, where do I begin? But no, my probably first introduction into video games was when I was really little and I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas, and it was the Skylanders pack. So does anyone here know Skylanders?
Of course.
Never played it, but
Glad. That's good. That's good. You should have played it. I mean, it was a money farm, I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
Having to have toys, separate toys to play the game was crazy.
Yeah, I feel bad for my mom looking back on that.
Oh, I feel bad too. I mean, if I go and look at my collection now, I think I counted last time and there's over 200 in there.
Oh
That's
my
a lot.
god.
By the way, that's almost $20 to $15 per Skylander.
mm-hmm.
That is where all my money went to for a good 6-7 years.
Okay. Do those get to the point? All
I'm
right.
gonna hit you.
So confession here. I have the entire Smash Amiibo collection.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So
That's
all
awesome.
I think it's 84 of them. There were some of those. Okay. Does this happen in Skylander where some of them become kind of collectors?
Yes.
And, like I had like Lucina. Forget the other. There was like 4 or 5 that I had to pay over $50 for.
My Spyro I have is $400.
Oh,
It's
wow.
worth it now. I don't have the rarest Skylanders. I wish I did. One of them is... So it's actually funny because it's not the old Skylanders that are worth money. It's the newest ones.
What?
So the newest ones only came out with a certain amount because it's when they started falling off. So now there is like this one Imaginator, it's called, because that was like the 6th game, that is worth, I think, $6,000 or something.
wow.
It is worth in the thousands, way too much, and it is like the newest Skylander.
Does it at least look cool?
Yeah, he's awesome. He has a bow and arrow. He's cool. He's a robot. He's a robot with a bow and an arrow.
Nice.
I don't know if that's $6,000 cool.
Let
No,
me
that's
take
$6,000
out a
cool.
loan.
Hold on. You have no idea how many bow and arrow characters there are in Skylanders. There's like 3. So,
Alright.
and the other ones are like lame. They're kind of lame.
I didn't realize Skylanders still had this big of a following, or at least a collector side, because like that was another one of the games. Like I think it was the Giants.
Yep.
Yeah, me and my brother played that one like crazy growing up too, and then probably the one where you could like take the guys apart
Swap
and swap
Force.
them around. Yeah.
So originally that concept was called shapeshifters, and they used to be 3 separate parts: the head, the body, and the legs. But then it became too hard to produce them, and they were a choking hazard.
That makes sense.
Although I kind of wish it was the shapeshifters, because that would have been really cool. There's some like old designs out there if you find.
Hmm.
But besides Skylanders, Pokemon got me really into gaming in general. I think that started around the same time Skylanders did, and just watching Pokemon. Like I watched the 90s Pokemon anime. That's what
Alright.
got me into anime. But that's a whole nother story. And then like competitive gaming, I think I started with Overwatch back in 2016. And even then I was more of a quick play warrior.
Same. I still am.
I still kind of am. But you know, just kind of that experience with competitive games, and then just like moving forward. I tried League for a little bit. It was awful because I was by myself and I had no idea how the game worked, and it was probably like 5 years ago, I think.
Okay, solo queuing in
3.
League is just like it is rough. You get stacked with some. There's it is so easy to get stuck with players where you're like, oh, please, why are you in this solo queue? Like if you're asking to surrender 5 minutes in when the game is not. What is your problem? Like there
Yeah.
are people that
GFF
should
go next.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I don't think I understood the game when I first tried it. Like, I looked at the characters. I think I played the tutorial. Well, obviously I did, but I don't think I fully understood it. And then I just hopped into a game. I clocked like 3 hours, not that long, and then just dropped it completely.
Yeah, that's not enough time to really actually get to the point where you
Yeah.
understand it. Did you have any history with like Warcraft or Starcraft or Age of Empires? Or
WoW,
anything
I
like
did.
That? Okay.
Me and my friends, or one of my friends, really was into WoW, so we all started playing, and then we played quite a while. I mean, I didn't. For the first time we played before a reset, I didn't fully understand the game that well, so I was kind of just doing what I was told. Then after a while, and I got into it, I really fell into a supporter role. Support's always just been every game, competitive, no matter. I always play a support.
Mm.
I don't know why. I just really
Very
enjoy
telling.
like having information. Yeah, okay. Very telling. But yeah, I don't know.
What
All right.
about you, Wayne?
My early days of gaming. So there are games like Yar's Revenge and Missile Command and Pitfall, and I played ET, which if you have never hated video games somehow, that is a game where like you need to track that down on an emulator and play ET.
Isn't there
It
like a
was-
landfill in Nevada that's just full of like thousands of copies of that game?
Mm-hmm. It's got to be like it was
What?
such a
So do we
horrible.
need to make a trip to this landfill in Nevada?
It's such a horrible game. Like the game, the mechanics of it, and like you'd have to find certain things in order to achieve objectives, which is a normal thing now. But like, it was a novel idea back then, and so it was the Atari 2600. Yeah, they were figuring it out in lifetime, and because ET was such a huge deal from the movie perspective, we're like, oh, the movie was incredible. The game's got to be no, the game was it was so the opposite.
How do you even like turn ET as a movie into a game?
Right, like how did that game? I'm
Play
curious
out.
about this game.
It
Never
was-
even heard of it.
It was like I mean, it was like a flat. It's kind of like. Did you play the original Legend of Zelda, perhaps, or any of like? So, before Zelda was, like, it was kind of more of a flat screen type of like top-down view. If you think of like the planning phase for R6 when you're observing and you're looking at the overview
Mhm.
from the top, that was like the same view that you had for ET. So you had missions, objectives. You had to go find a key, or you had to go find food, or like it. But the challenges of finding those things it was so absurd.
It was annoying.
Oh yeah,
It
it was.
just
Yeah.
was
it was
not
super annoying.
user friendly.
No, it was a good idea, poorly executed. Yeah.
Maybe they should do a reboot.
Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they should do a reboot, but specifically for Nintendo
For
Switch.
Wayne.
For Wayne.
No, not just well for all the people that bought into it, assuming it was going to be as good as the movie.
Should be for like the Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah.
or 4, depending on what time that comes out.
They're not planning on making a Switch 4, are they?
No,
No.
not right now. I was more
Okay.
joking just about like 20
Okay.
years down the line.
Yeah. But yeah, I had the whole evolution, and then I had the Atari 2600 was the first console I had. I got my first PC when I was 11, which was a system called the Tandy 1000. Back when 3.5-inch floppy drives were really cool. Yeah,
Gotta
Had
pull out
the-
your floppy disk.
original NES, had a Sega Genesis. Me and my buddy we had a Sega Saturn. Atari what was this Atari system that they tried making a comeback? Oh, Jaguar. Yeah, there were most of the evolutions of the early days of consoles. I had those.
Oh.
So
R.I.P. my Sega
crazy.
Genesis. It died a while ago.
my buddy still has it. Like when I go to visit him back in Chicago once in a while, and yeah, we'll look at the old consoles that he still has.
That's
They're
sick.
20, 30 years old. So
It's crazy.
cool stuff.
That is really crazy.
But yeah, I like nowadays. I'm a Minecrafter. League of Legends is the thing. Just because I ended up on the team, I wanted to commit to it, and so I'm putting a lot of work in and learning to be a good enough top laner to not cost our team the game.
Do you like League?
I enjoy a lot of aspects. So I like my PC LAN days. I did play a lot of Age of Empires, StarCraft, Warcraft, that type of game. So that like if you love those things, you tend to love League of Legends, and so
Yeah, my parents were really, really into World of Warcraft growing up. I
I
remember.
I have cousins who are
It's
like
crazy the amount of dedication that those early players had.
hmm See, now, sad fact, I've never actually played World of Warcraft.
never.
No.
Oh my god.
I did all three of the Warcraft 1, 2, 3. I did those. StarCraft 1 and 2. I used to make maps and like I was hardcore into it. But yeah, World of Warcraft, I just never. I don't know why. Couldn't give you a good reason. It was just a different type of game, and
Wow.
I didn't buy into it.
Dang.
So
It's definitely like you need a group of people.
yeah, perhaps that what it was. Like I didn't have anybody in my friend group that said, "Hey, let's do this." And yeah, that's kind of a handy thing. Like everything else that I played, I had friends that were playing it.
Yeah.
I think
So.
you needed like I think you needed about 6 people to
To feel like you had a good party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's what we had for because when me and my friends played, it was on one of the like remastered revival servers. So it was an older version of it where it still had classes and not just you can take anything from any class and play it here. And I think 6 is what we would run into dungeons, but we had a guild that was like 25
Wow.
people.
That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people, especially when you were running event raids.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but that was like 4 years ago. 5.
Dang.
Yeah, I was like 14. It's crazy.
Wait, you were 14?
I was 14 playing what?
Wow.
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 Wow. I was 14 playing WoW.
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 All right.
But, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so let's talk about something else gaming related that maybe when we have games on guests on that are for specific games we don't get a chance to talk about.
Yeah.
This is gonna be kind of out of left field, possible a little bit for you, and I know you two are a little bit newer to the esports scene. I want to talk about the college esports scene in general. This is still a newer program. We've achieved a lot for being a 3-year-old program, but I'm curious what you think of, like what should college esports be looking for in the future? What direction are things heading? There's still a lot of Wild West questions that are happening in like just how are leagues managed, what pros joining the college teams, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of question marks in the direction we're going. What do you guys want to see happening in the college esports scene?
I'd really like to see more esports organizations and even game companies kind of collaborate more. I mean, obviously, we've got to do our part to show that we're worth collaborating with and getting eyes on to us, no matter what. And that goes for the entire collegiate esports scenes across the nation. Because I remember like watching Overwatch League when that was the first thing in like 2017, and I remember thinking to myself, what if there's going to be college esports one day? Like how if they're growing a scene similar to like the NBA or the NFL. Could these teams go start scouting from colleges? And then, little to my surprise, I come to college and find out, oh, wow, college esports is a thing now. So I think it'd be very cool to see if we can get the numbers up to have teams want to scout more and try to like pick players up that they want to go throw onto their organizations, as well as just more collaboration across schools. Like I think we do a great job having our events with WSU and CBC. That gives us exposure to them, and we get exposure onto them. They give us exposure for our stuff. And then doing things like having streams, I think that's super important for every single esports program to do because we'll pull in viewers from dozens of other schools because their school doesn't have a Twitch stream, so they want to come cheer for their school by watching our stream.
Yeah.
So just getting your word out, getting your name out there.
Gotcha. Yeah, good stuff.
I feel like just from like a program basis, more space would be nice to do more. But I think in the 3 years that you guys had this program running, it's been really successful.
Yeah.
Like, and that remodel that happened last year that resulted in what it looks like now really improved on it. And like my high school kind of tried to start an esports program, but we could never like get it off the ground, mainly because we had such a struggle with the board members and even our principal a lot of older people
Mhm.
just seeing like, well, there's no use in this. Like, there's no, it's not really a sport. It's not sports. Like, but it is like a community building activity, and being able to get something like this up and running is amazing.
Yeah.
And I think just going forward, improving upon it,
Yeah. You're building the community and
building a
the
community.
communications,
Yeah.
the teamwork, and like all those soft skills that grown-ups are like, oh, you got to go learn these things so you can be a good worker someday. Yeah, those things is what you're learning here, and it is a challenge to communicate to somebody who's in their 50s or 60s, and they're like, oh, this is just kids playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of had that experience with my mom. Like growing up, she wasn't the most excited seeing me play video games with like my brother and whatnot. But then once she realized that this is a way for us to do something together, she kind of grew more accepting of that being a medium. And then now seeing me work in this program where I'm surrounded by video games, it's like, oh, maybe it's not so useless after all.
Yeah.
Like other adults around her have been like, oh yeah, no, video games are great because like not only do you build communities, but you can also play them like you're watching a movie. You get to experience a new different art form that you could just be closed off to.
I feel that I actually, before coming here and figuring out what esports were, I had no idea that esports were even really a thing.
Mhm.
I knew about online gaming, I knew about the online competitions, but honestly, I didn't know it went up to a college level or, God forbid, higher than that. But it's a very new environment for me to see how all of this works. But it's very interesting and I really like it. Even if I didn't grow up with these types of video games or, to this kind of exposure or desire to even do something like this, it's very interesting and it gives me a broader reach to meet new people about this. I'm very happy to be here. I feel like with esports, you could go either really big or really small. And I feel like it's been really small just across the board where esports just really in general aren't that popular. But it's gaining traction
Yeah.
overall because more people are getting online, more people are getting into the games. And, I feel like we are going to see a very big boom
Mhm.
of games and online competitions with other colleges, like you said. I feel like Idaho is, or at least University of Idaho is very unique in that it's putting a lot of effort into something that is very new, but you guys are doing it very well.
Mhm.
Idaho is not very good at trying new things and succeeding at them. So I'm very surprised that this is working as well as it is. But I'm happy to see it, and I hope to see it grow.
I
Yeah.
say knock on some wood. Like,
Mhm.
gotta hope.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I love most about this is the opportunities for students to get involved, regardless of like traditional athletics. There is definitely a physical aspect now that it's become so hyper competitive on every level.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, if you're 5 foot tall, you you can't go play basketball for a college team.
Not true. Yuki Kawamura got recruited from Japan, got to the Memphis Grizzlies, sent to the Chicago Bulls, 5'7", point guard, incredible player.
Okay,
That's
it's
5'7".
Okay.
extremely
rare
rare,
case.
super rare. Beside the Spud Webbs of the world, I don't know if you know who he was. I think he was like 5'1", 5'2", played in the NBA. Yeah, but that was like 30 years ago. It is so hard to pull off. You can come play for our Valorant team or over like it. Your physical stature doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you had parents that were short or tall or you were
Your
know,
genetics
physically
don't
gifted.
matter anymore.
Yeah, what matters is your desire to win. Your desire to put in the effort on practice. Yeah, it's your keyboard warrior skills,
Mm-hmm.
right?
How flexible are your fingers?
Yeah, how genetically flexible are your fingers?
Yeah, and a lot of it's just it's time and studying. It's like the same type of stuff you do in traditional athletics, except yeah, I mean you're scouting the opponents and all that kind of stuff, and so anyone can do this. So we don't exclude certain people out. It's just whoever wants to participate gets to be part of this. So
Even controller players.
yeah, even
Hey,
Hey.
I was a controller player.
Oh no, I'm not knocking controllers at all. I just swapped over to playing like PC within the year. Controllers are, I think, besides shooting games and like games where you have to aim, controllers are the ideal way to play video games.
I don't disagree with you.
No.
I was gonna say like the switch from console to PC with like a lot of the shooter games, it's so much better to aim. It's so much easier, and I can't go back to the controller.
Same.
Cause like I'll go home, and I don't have a PC to play like Rivals or something, and I'll go and try and play the game. Awful. I can't hit a single shot ever,
You're not wrong.
and it's like, how did I do this before?
Literally.
How did I do this?
I think it'd be fun if we somehow invented like a third way to play video games. I think that there are more ways than just PC or handhelds that you'd be able to do video games. And I know people have got like the plastic guns or whatever
Yeah.
for like the arcades and stuff, but I feel like if there was a more applicable way to put that concept.
VR.
You know what? Yeah,
Where's our VR competitive scene?
Okay. On this
that would
note,
be fun to
no,
have.
I'm going to throw something else in that, okay, this should not surprise the producers of this show that I'm going to bring this up. How about the integration of AI into what we're doing at like brain chips and all that kind of stuff? Right now, Elon Musk's company, I forget what it's called.
Grok.
No.
Not
They
Grok?
have a brain they have a brain chip company.
Neuralink.
Yeah. Neuralink, they have test subjects that are using that right now, and I know one of them in particular he's been seen like playing. I don't remember which video game it is. Should have researched that. Maybe Wyatt can grab that.
Like just in his head?
Yeah, he's paralyzed from the neck down, and so they put a brain chip. Most of what we're looking at is like how do we impact disabilities like paralysis, but one of the things that they're doing to give a quality of life improvement is they've given this guy an opportunity to play video games while he's sitting around and basically unable to do anything physically. He's at least able to enjoy some activities that he couldn't enjoy before.
How does that work? Does he put on glasses? Does he wear the headset or
No.
Well, it's like because it's like projected into your brain.
So
that's freaky?
yeah, so it's pulling the information from what he's thinking that he wants to do and doing it on the screen.
Like that's very awesome, but
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that's terrifying at the
That
same time.
is so
Like,
scary.
have we not seen
Never mind.
SAO?
Let's go
Or-
back to the remotes.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think the concept is cool. So like,
That's so
and I mean this may be kind of an anime thing, but a concept in a lot of them are like full dive systems, where it's like almost like your consciousness is kind of playing the game. I don't know like the specifics
Oh.
behind it, but it's like
Like you
It's
don't
like
feel your
VR.
body anymore.
Yeah.
You're like you're physically,
yeah,
or you at least you feel like you're
you
in
feel
the game.
like you're physically in the game and playing it. So there's like sometimes
That's still
some of you-
so scary.
yeah, like well, because there's a whole show about it where it's like some guy put like a brain fry into the game. So if you died in the game, it would register, fry the back of your head, and you die.
Is that Ready Player One?
No, it's SAO, Sword Art Online.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
least that's one of them.
Oh my god.
But really cool concept. Good first season. Maybe watch season 2 after that. Don't watch season 3.
Got it.
Okay.
Depending
So you guys are not on board with throwing a brain chip in so you can play a different type of video game.
I think it would be cool, just like more safety features, please.
Yeah.
Get that 10 feet away from me. You are not drilling anything into my head.
Yeah, does it hurt? Like, how does that work? Did they just
I don't
like
care
do
about it hurting.
surgery and put it?
I'm
It's
sure
gotta
they
be
do.
a
Control?
magnet,
No.
something that
No,
they
no,
put-
like they are physically like there's wiring that literally gets attached to your brain.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-mm.
I feel like just in general that's kind of scary.
My kids are gonna talk to me in like 50 years, and they're like, "Grandma, did you get the brain wire chip yet?" And I'm like, "You ain't never."
Back
See
in my
me.
day, we had to click to play League of Legends.
Literally.
Back
used
in
to-
my day.
We had these things called mice and keyboards.
Mice and keyboards. And back in my day, we had these headsets called Oculus VR.
It was
Actually, I
the
had to buy a
coolest.
monitor and a PC.
We had actual physical monitors. You couldn't just see it in your brain.
We didn't have
Grandma,
no hollow
get with
vision.
The times. Never.
We had no hollow vision, no.
We had none of this holographic vision that you're seeing. We had to see things with our own eyes like real human beings.
We had to use FaceTime, no. No hologram calls.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't like AI. I don't appreciate the ultimate rush towards it.
Okay.
I think we're expanding it too fast, and it knows that we're expanding it too fast.
I agree. I'm in the same boat. I think AI does have a
knows.
use, and there's like
Absolutely.
there could be some like beneficial parts of it, but if we start relying on it too much as a culture, that's just gonna take away free thinking and critical thought from people. And then I also think that there's too much damage that AI does to the environment to justify growing it as fast as we are.
Like the data centers and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like from an artist standpoint, it's also really bad. Like, you could, and I'm gonna say this: a true artist cannot be replaced by AI.
No.
And that's, I mean, there will be companies eventually at some point that are like, we'll just replace our worker with AI.
I mean, that's
Because-
what Duolingo did.
It's happening now.
Like, that's what's
Very much so.
happening now.
And the fact that it is happening now is scary. and I
Because
don't
like,
like it.
what are we supposed to do? Like, artists, there's no free like creative thinking at that point. We'll still have like, and at what point does it stop?
Exactly.
It won't until it completely crashes in on itself.
Yeah.
I saw
Okay.
a video where they tried to test like 10 different AIs where they told like the AI was supposed to scan someone's emails, and that was a fake email that was saying we're going to unplug the AI. And as soon as the AI, like 8 out of 10 of them, these are everyday AIs everyone has access to. And then 8 out of 10 of them, when they saw that, they immediately found the person who sent the email and then emailed them back with like information that they could use to blackmail them. And then they also like threatened to like try to kill the person.
I'll give you your
Okay.
IP address.
Okay, so all three of you are like the doom and gloom AI is going to take us, like the
Okay, well,
Skynet
here's
is
the-
going to,
Yes.
Here's the difference. You were raised without any of that.
sure.
I think it's fine if you use it for your everyday purposes. But for students who are growing up in this environment, it's incredibly damaging.
I think we shouldn't just run as, like Sam said and Murphy said, trying not to push it as far. Like, if we want to study it to an extent, we should, because artificial intelligence is a fascinating concept that's been out for
Oh,
a
yeah.
long time. But it shouldn't start replacing people yet.
So your concern is going to replace like critical thinking and just
Creativity.
humans progressing as
It's
humans.
going to be more of like
Yeah.
a cultural impact
Mhm.
than
Rather-
anything.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing to describe, and that's a hard thing to worry about because it's a cultural change.
Right.
It's not like, oh, this invention was made. No, cultural is like
Yeah.
changes over time.
Yeah.
But that's one of the changes that I really don't want to see is younger generations depending on AI. And then if it eventually collapses,
All right.
What do we do then?
yeah,
Yeah. Where do we go? What is it? We go back to like.
start over.
And now
have-
we have the Overwatch lore come back to real life.
We're all living in our caves and have our fire pits out front of our caves and go back to hunting saber tooths and
Back to monkey.
yeah.
Back to monkey.
Back to
Back
monkey.
to monkey. Okay. So you don't want to see AI invade gaming then either, it sounds like.
Not really.
I
There's
always
too
get
many
mad
bots.
Yeah, I was
In
gonna say,
what ways? Like how?
Yeah.
Like what would AI do to gaming?
Well, I'll give you an example of something that I know of that's being worked on. I don't remember the name of the company, but they are trying to build an AI platform that would look at a video. They'd basically look at a VOD and find flaws in what a team did, so that rather than having a coach need to do the VOD review, you could throw a VOD in and basically get feedback of, okay, on round 3, you guys went side A and you should have actually gone side B. You called for it because we can hear your comms. So like that isn't a way, like, and you're replacing coaches with that, yes. But on the flip side,
Makes
like
their job easy.
the reality, like I'm our varsity Valorant coach. I am not good at the game. I'm there for comms, teamwork, chemistry, stuff like that. I'm helping them in some ways, but from a game analysis perspective, I'm so useless to them. And so that this company is trying to build an AI that would basically create that feature so that anyone could access it. So whatever, if you're a club team on at a program that is completely unfunded, I don't know how much they're planning on charging for it, but you would be able to basically get a coach built in for way cheaper. You know, I mean, like ChatGPT is $20 a month. If you could pay $20 a month and have high quality coaching, that would actually be super useful.
Yeah, I could see how that could be useful. I just with the way that it seems to be growing, it doesn't want to stop there.
Oh, sure.
It doesn't want to stop at just being useful.
Right.
It wants to be its own thing.
But you're saying it like it already has a conscious.
It does.
It has a collective consciousness.
It absolutely. Call me. I feel like the guy with like the whiteboard and like all the red string and
It is
stuff.
like,
He's
hear me out now.
you sleep with your tinfoil hat on.
literally, I'm like, the aliens are coming tonight.
The aliens are coming, and they should be taking me.
Yes.
Get me off this planet.
Yeah.
Get me off right now.
Okay. So if you were to die to some Armageddon type of situation, do you prefer aliens or AI?
Aliens.
Aliens.
I feel like aliens might be more merciful. Well,
Man
just
or
like
bear
from
in the
a
woods?
perspective, it's like, what's the best way I could die? Like, from them. If it was the AI, they'd probably come through like some torture methods. Like,
They burn you alive.
God, you asked me what the capital of Connecticut was.
Stanford.
It's like, and they're like,
An AI
and
could
for
figure
that,
out how to work a gun.
and for that, eagle, you get blood eagle.
I think
Okay.
aliens would be cool because like I got a chance of being a space prisoner and I could see the cosmos from a jail cell at least before
Alright.
I get executed.
If you have a window cell, if you're just stuck in some basement of a spaceship as a prisoner, then you can't. But then
I still got to meet some cool people, some cool creatures.
Yeah,
kinda see
some
what
cool
else is out there.
It's
things.
gotta be like a communication thing. I
that's
feel like I
fair.
would see so many space like TV shows and just
Space
variety
dramas.
space dramas. It's like, yeah, don't even get me started on some of my space dramas. Don't
Okay,
even
so,
get me started on Voltron.
So if AI goes the Matrix route, where they're going to stick us all into these pods and we have this beautiful life and we don't realize we're sitting in these gooey pods,
I feel my pod
That's-
right
That's
now.
fine.
That
Hold on,
would
give
be
me
the
my
worst
pod.
way to go
Yeah, give me
out.
my
That's
pod.
like Madara's goal in Naruto.
I mean, we could be there right now, and we're just having this conversation, and our bodies are actually.
We're in a simulation.
Then
Yeah.
why the heck did I choose this route?
True.
I don't know.
Yeah, what was going on here? Sometimes I think of that, and it's just like, what if I'm in a pod and like, what was the allocation of my stats points going on? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What in the jack of all trades build are we doing? It's a new meta for this game called Earth.
There's a new meta. All right. I think probably let's talk about let's do a last topic for today's podcast. Game of the Year nominations, I believe, are in process already.
Are there official nominations?
I think the nominations might be open, or they're preparing to open.
League.
Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
Can you imagine?
I mean, it's like 15, 16 years old, so
Yeah,
I
it
don't
would.
quite think it has
Game
a
of the Year would
chance.
be something that would come out this year.
Yeah, I believe so.
Looks-
Claire Obscure.
Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, Ghost of Yoda, Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Okay, there are some top contenders here.
Wow.
Personally, I'm a Hades 2 fan. I haven't gotten to play it yet, but I love roguelikes. I love them so much.
I played the first Hades, but I have not played any new video games. I don't think I picked up a single new video game that came out this year. I don't think I picked up a single one that came out in 2024. Like, I think the most recent new games I played have been like God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, and like Mortal Kombat 1. So
New?
I'm not. Yeah, those are the newest games I
Damn.
played.
That ain't new.
Yeah.
That's not new.
Yeah, I think
Pac-Man.
I think the only new one that I can think of that I've actually played this year is Farming Simulator 25. Love
Nice.
simulation games, and I was just like, all right, people are they're totally stoked on this. I gave up on it after like an hour and a half. I was like, all right, this is not the type of like I love Stardew Valley. I've played that all the way through to get to the point where I've gotten the golden chickens. For those of you that know what that is, that's
That is feat.
true completion. But yeah, Farming Simulator was not doing it for me. So
I feel like I tried to pick up Silksong, and I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion. I didn't enjoy it.
Whoa.
Well, because everyone is like, oh, it's like Hollow Knight, and a lot of people enjoyed Hollow Knight and Silksong. I think what the company did is great. It's a really good game. For me personally, I didn't like it.
Why? Can I ask?
Uh,
I've never played either
it was a
game. I
little-
think the characters are cute.
that's what I like about them. Like, and hold on, what's that one girl that's like sitting at the? It's like at the entrance of a chapel, and girl's got her bell. And Silksong.
Love her.
Love her. She's singing her song. She doing her things.
I don't know anything about the game, but
I
why
know
don't you like
much.
it?
I think it was just like the style of the game. I'm not really into like a lot of platformers. But it's also a very hard game.
It's hard?
It's hard.
Oh. I did not know that.
I don't know. I just I don't know why. I just didn't really enjoy it that much.
Dang.
Like how I thought I was going to enjoy Baldur's Gate a lot more than I thought.
That's
I
fair.
couldn't get into Baldur's Gate. I really couldn't. I tried on my friend's TV and their console. And they let me play it for a little bit, but I don't think I liked it very much.
I think I was fun because like it kind of got me my D&D fix.
Yeah.
Mm.
But like I don't know, I just felt like it needed to be more. It was a lot, but
I enjoyed it. I didn't play it all the way through, but I did play it with some people that I knew. Tried 2 different groups of friends, and we played through a good chunk of it and enjoyed it. But that may be like I grew up on D&D, and I want to say I might have actually played the original Baldur's Gate. I'm trying to remember whatever the first D&D game was that came out on computer. You had to load it it came with a whole bunch of floppy disks because you when you get to a different point in the campaign, you would have to put a different disk in order to load it. Yeah, it was. We're back in my day.
back in my day. Sorry.
Okay,
Who was president at that time?
games would come on 15 different floppy disks.
My Pong. My Pong wouldn't load. I was so upset.
Hmm. Yeah,
my dial-up internet would.
my flat line would go up and it just wouldn't come down. I don't know what happened. And the ball would go shooting right on by. Yeah.
And then I wouldn't be able to play video games for 2 months.
Because my internet crashed.
Hmm. Rebooting the PC took 3 days.
By that point, I didn't realize halfway through there was an update. I had to redo it.
Oh, it crashed.
You just had to re-download the update. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, this has been a great time.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Appreciate you guys jumping in with me last minute as we change to different plans for today's podcast.
No.
Anytime.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Vincent's blonde hair.
Vincent's blonde hair. That's true. Shout that out.
Mhm.
Hopefully next time it'll
Put it
be
up on the
white.
screen right here.
Yeah, put it up right here. Right here,
Mhm.
covering the monster. Not sponsored.
Mhm.
I need the monster logo with Vincent's blonde hair over.
Yeah, I think we just need Vincent's blonde hair and just put it over the monster logo.
Yeah, I think Colby and Carson need to. Well, one of them needs to come up with an emote for Vincent with his blonde hair. Mhm.
Do
I
one
think
with
Colby
him
and
like
Carson just
flipping
need to
it
both
back.
go blonde now.
Oh my gosh, that'd
They
be
need
great.
to go extra blonde.
I would. You know what? If they did it, I would consider doing it too.
I think we should all just go blonde.
You know what?
Everyone goes blonde.
How about this? If either of our we've got a couple of teams that have shots in national championships this semester. Counter-Strike comes to mind, and then there was one other one. I'm trying to think who it was. If we pull off a national championship, then I think a whole bunch of us should go blonde.
That would be.
If not blonde, we should do a Poland. like hair color.
Huh?
I mean, I've done purple before. I'm down for whatever.
Love
I
purple.
think that would be
If Overwatch or League of Legends wins a national championship this year, I'll bust my head.
No, just do blonde. Don't buzz your hair.
fun. Yeah, we like your hair. Go a different color.
But
Go
then it's-
half and half.
Then I'm gonna have to buzz it eventually because like last time I dyed my hair when it was long, it looked
It takes
looked so bad after.
yeah,
Like,
it takes
Well,
forever
then
for
you
it to
buzz,
grow out.
Then you buzz half your head.
Half of your head.
Please do half your head
Mohawk.
and dye the other half vibrant pink.
Yes. I think
Um,
that's a good note.
That's a
That
good
is a
note
good-
to end on.
That is a good note to end on. All right. Well, I believe, as they say, Vandals Offline is going to be going online. And so, yeah, I already broke your brain. Good.
Good. Offline, online.
Yeah.
Go
All right.
Vandals.
Thank you all
So-
for tuning in for this week's episode.
Yeah. Go Vandals. V's up.
V's up.
Good luck to our teams in the future. And let's win some championships.
Woo!